Excellence, then, is a state concerned with choice, lying in a mean, relative to us, this being determined by reason and in the way in which the man of practical wisdom would determine it. No excellent soul is exempt from a mixture of madness. Some kinds of animals burrow in the ground, others do not. Some animals are nocturnal, as the owl and the bat, others use the hours of daylight. There are tame animals and wild animals. Man and the mule are always tame. The leopard and the wolf are invariably wild, and others, as the elephant, are easily tamed. Politicians also have no leisure, because they are always aiming at something beyond political life itself, power and glory, or happiness. The gods too are fond of a joke. The wise man does not expose himself needlessly to danger, since there are few things for which he cares sufficiently, but he is willing, in great crises, to give even his life, knowing that under certain conditions it is not worthwhile to live. The generality of men are naturally apt to be swayed by fear rather than reverence, and to refrain from evil rather because of the punishment that it brings than because of its own foulness. All paid jobs absorb and degrade the mind. The state comes into existence for the sake of life and continues to exist for the sake of good life. My best friend is the man who in wishing me well wishes it for my sake. We must no more ask whether the soul and body are one than ask whether the wax and the figure impressed on it are one. The true and the approximately true are apprehended by the same faculty. It may also be noted that men have a sufficient natural instinct for what is true, and usually do arrive at the truth. Hence, the man who makes a good guess at truth is likely to make a good guess at probabilities. Education is the best provision for old age. Without friends no one would choose to live, though he had all other goods. He who hath many friends hath none,